Hey guys, we're headed to work and I'm running 14.2.2.3. The first couple of minutes of me leaving the house, I was talking to nobody because I forgot to hit record. Notice when the camera turned off for being idle. As I was saying, the only issue so far that I've had with 14.2.2.2 is when the car is set for driveway to go home, it changes by itself to parking lot. It's random. It doesn't always change. It's very odd. It's changed around 8 times. It's not. I didn't think it would change, so I was not paying attention to it. So what it does is you get home and the car parks at a neighbor's house, or in the street. I had that issue several times. And then once it parks, it goes away, so you don't really get to see it. So you're like, what just happened? And that's what it was. When I started paying attention is when the car is set to go home and it's set to driveway, for some reason it changes by itself to parking lot, or it defaults back to parking lot. I don't know. It's very weird. It doesn't always happen, but it does happen enough times to mess it up. So I'm hoping 14.2.2.3 fixes that. If it fixes that, that's the one major issue that I've been having with 14.2.2.2. If it fixes that, man, I'm set. We are driving in the Harry profile. Again, we're using the brand new 14.2.2.3. Did you guys see that right there? We were getting to the right. That car decided to come out way too much. So it's just like a human would maneuver to the left to go past him, and then right back to the right. No jerking of the wheel, no nothing. Just very smooth, just like a human would. Like, hey. Don't get in my lane, merge to the left, merge back to the right, no issues. It thinks really fast and smooth. This is a 70-mile zone. We're doing 77. And that Mad Max is 15 miles over. I had the car actually set to hurry, and then my wife was driving my car with her sister and the hurry profile coming back from the mall, and she freaked out. She's like, oh my god, it was flying through the highway. I had to set it down to chill. I'm like, okay. She's just not used to it. She's got a Model 3, but she's got the Howard 3. I will be borrowing her car. We'll exchange cars for one day, so I could test full self-driving on Howard 3. I mean, I heard some news. There's a new pattern to change the way the software works with Howard 3 cars, so they can bring the 14 software to Howard 3 cars. So we'll see. It's a software fix. That would be amazing. I mean, she's running 13 dot something. It is pretty good, but the only place where it struggles a little bit is when it gets somewhere, finding a place to park. Here it will pick the left lane no matter what. Let me see if I can force it to go to the middle lane. It just won't do it. Even when I put it to go left, so we'll go to the middle lane, it will not do it. It doesn't matter if there's 20 cars on the right lane and only 2 cars on the middle lane. All 3 lanes turn. So normally as a human, if there's 20 cars in this lane, I will go to the middle lane. It will stay on the right lane. The only thing that I could think of is it knows that after it makes a right here, on the next light, it has to make another right. So that's why it stays on the right lane. But, you could get in the middle lane and then just not cut somebody off, but, get to the right. You have plenty of time to get to the right to make the next light. Maybe they'll fix that with 14.3. We got lucky and we made the light, but that's something they could work on. See, it's not perfect. It's almost perfect. I mean, it is getting ready because it knows it needs to turn right again on this light. So I wonder if that's got something to do with it, why it refuses to get to the middle lane. And it gets me right to where I need to go for work. Here, I'll take over. We can't record inside, but it gets me right to that gate. Hey guys, we're driving back home and I've run into a little problem with 14.2.2.3. It's automatically set to home. I just left work, and the problem that I have is that when you go here for my home location, My only options are parking lot or street. There is no option for driveway. So once again, the only options are curbside or parking lot or street. I've already verified this is my home location. The automatic picks home for me. I've always had the option to park at driveway. I've had the problem that it switches from driveway to parking lot by itself a couple of times without me changing it. The auto defaults back to parking lot, and then the car will park at a random house in the neighborhood. Well, now I don't even have the option for driveway. I mean, I've already tried to see end trip, pick home again, verify that is my home location, self-driving. Move this out of the way. Now driveway is there. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Mind you, I tried that a couple of times. And I stopped self-driving, started it again, stopped it, started it again. Driveway was not an option, only parking lot. But now driveway is there. But the option was not there when I did, well, it wasn't there when you guys saw on camera a couple of seconds ago. And when I tried it off camera for a good 10 minutes, driveway was not an option. I even did a reboot of the system and driveway was not an option. So maybe sometimes when it auto picks home as a location, the reason it defaults to parking lot is because driveway is not an option. That will explain why a couple of times when I'm going home, it'll park anywhere. I'll park at my neighbor's house, and then when I take a quick look, it defaulted back to parking lot, even though it should always be set to driveway. So yeah, needless to say, very interesting. Not sure what's causing this. We are 14.2.2.3. This was introduced with 14.2. Before that, I never had an issue with the car parking anywhere else but my house. If you guys are experiencing this also, please let me know in the comments below. I was really hoping 14.2.2.3 would fix the issue, but I guess not. I mean, we do know a little more now. At least I was able to experience seeing that driveway was not even there. Even after a reboot, driveway was not an option. Even after I unpicked home and picked it again several times, driveway was not an option. And then on camera, it just magically appeared after, I would say that was like the 7th time me unpicking home and picking home again. So I'm sure now that it's set to driveway, I'm sure we will not have a problem parking at my house. But we will see. Let's see how it does here. We're half a mile out from the exit. Okay, so it weighs into where our like 0.3 miles from the exit to get to the right. It's always done that, so nothing has changed there. I mean, I would prefer if it did it a mile out, but the bare minimum half a mile out. But I like how he's being a little aggressive here. He actually got in the middle to make sure that the guy to my right doesn't try to jump in front of me. So we are kind of hugging both lanes a little bit, but he definitely got in the middle to make sure nobody jumps in front of me. That's what I would do. So very human-like. I like that a lot, because if you stay all the way to the left, people will try to jump right in front of you. Man, here I really don't like making a left. I mean, we have to, but it's so hard to see if there's any upcoming traffic. There was nobody coming, so that's good. But I struggle to see, so I'm hoping the car has better vision than I do. Okay, here I'm gonna put my turn signal because we don't have to wait on the left lane. Perfect, beautiful. At one point that was not working, but now it works. At one point, even if you put turn signal to come in this lane, it will stay on the left lane no matter what. Okay, plenty of room to park with no problems. Beautiful. It's amazing when it says driveway, how it parks in the right spot. See you in the next one.